Today we are not talking about luck, shortcuts, or overnight miracles. We are talking about authority. The authority you take over your money. Your bank account does not grow by chance, it grows by command. Every number you see there is a reflection of your habits, your discipline, and your daily decisions. Money responds to clarity. When you wake up with no plan, your money leaks through small, careless choices. But when you give your finances a clear direction, every rupee, every dollar begins to move with purpose. You stop reacting to expenses and start controlling them. You stop hoping for more money and start building systems that create it. Taking authority over your money begins with a mindset shift. You must stop seeing money as something that controls your life and start seeing it as a tool that works under your command. Every bank balance is not a mystery. It is a direct result of your daily choices, habits, and priorities. When you accept full responsibility for your finances, you eliminate blame. No more blaming the economy, your salary, your background, or your past mistakes. Authority starts the moment you say, "My financial future is in my hands." Authority also means awareness. You cannot control what you do not track. Knowing exactly how much comes in, how much goes out, and where it goes creates power. When you check your bank account regularly, review your spending, and monitor your financial behavior, money stops slipping away silently. Awareness turns random spending into conscious decisions and gives you the ability to correct mistakes before they become patterns. Taking control requires discipline. It means saying no to unnecessary expenses, even when they feel small or harmless. It means delaying pleasure today to create stability tomorrow. True authority is not loud or emotional. It is calm, calculated, and consistent. You don't need to make dramatic changes overnight. You need to make firm decisions and honor them daily. When you take authority over your money, your confidence grows. You no longer feel anxious checking your bank balance, because you know you are in control. Money stops being a source of stress and becomes a system you manage. This mindset transforms you from a passive spender into a financial leader who directs every unit of money with intention and purpose. Creating a clear financial plan is the foundation of consistent financial growth. Without a plan, money has no direction, and what has no direction always disappears. A financial plan does not need to be complicated or filled with technical terms. It needs to be clear, intentional, and realistic. When you decide in advance how your money will be used, you stop guessing and start commanding your finances with confidence. A clear plan begins with knowing your numbers. You must understand your income, fixed expenses, variable expenses, savings, and investments. This clarity removes uncertainty and prevents surprises at the end of the month. When you know exactly where your money is meant to go, every spending decision becomes easier, because it either supports the plan or violates it. Planning also creates boundaries. It tells you how much you can spend without guilt, and how much you must protect for your future. Instead of feeling restricted, a plan gives you freedom. Freedom from financial anxiety, from last-minute borrowing, and from constantly worrying about shortages. Boundaries allow you to enjoy money responsibly while still moving forward. A strong financial plan aligns with your goals, whether it is stability, growth, or independence. Your plan connects today's actions with tomorrow's outcomes. It transforms income into progress and prevents money from being wasted on things that do not serve your long-term vision. When your money follows a clear plan, growth becomes intentional rather than accidental. Building daily financial discipline is what separates temporary improvement from lasting financial growth. Discipline is not about making one perfect decision. It is about making small, correct decisions consistently, even when no one is watching. Your bank account responds more to what you do every day than to what you do once in a while. When discipline becomes part of your routine, money starts to behave predictably and productively. Daily discipline begins with awareness of your habits. Small, repeated actions, such as unnecessary subscriptions, impulse purchases, or emotional spending, slowly drain your finances without you noticing. When you consciously check your spending, review your account, and question every non-essential expense, you stop financial leakage. These minor corrections, practiced daily, create major improvements over time. Discipline also means consistency in saving. Even saving a small amount every day or every month trains your mind to prioritize growth over comfort. The amount matters less than the habit. Consistent saving builds confidence, creates momentum, and strengthens your ability to delay gratification. Over time, this habit compounds into security and opportunity. Financial discipline requires emotional control. Many poor financial decisions are driven by stress, comparison, or the desire for instant pleasure. Discipline teaches you to pause, evaluate, and choose long-term benefit over short-term satisfaction. When discipline guides your money choices each day, your finances become stable, controlled, and positioned for continuous growth. Increasing your income skills is one of the fastest ways to command your bank account to multiply. Saving and discipline protect what you earn, but skills determine how much you can earn in the first place. Income grows when your value grows. The more useful, skilled, and adaptable you become, the more opportunities money creates its way toward you. Income skills are not limited to formal education or job titles. They include communication, problem-solving, sales, digital skills, leadership, and any ability that helps you solve real problems for others. When you invest time in learning skills that the market values, you stop depending on a single source of income and start creating multiple streams of opportunity. Developing income skills requires patience and consistency. Learning may not pay immediately, but every hour spent improving yourself increases your future earning power. Reading, practicing, studying trends, and improving your performance compound just like money does. What feels like slow progress today becomes financial leverage tomorrow. Increasing income skills also shifts your mindset from earning time to creating value. You begin to focus on impact rather than effort. As your skills improve, your confidence increases, negotiations improve, and your ability to demand better opportunities strengthens. When skills grow, income follows naturally. Spending with intention means making financial decisions based on purpose rather than feelings. Emotional spending is one of the biggest reasons bank accounts stay stuck. Stress, boredom, excitement, comparison, or the desire for validation often push people to spend money they did not plan to spend. When emotions control spending, money disappears without creating real value or progress. Intentional spending begins with a pause. Before spending, you ask yourself whether this purchase supports your goals or simply satisfies a temporary feeling. This pause creates control. It shifts you from reacting in the moment to deciding with awareness. Over time, this habit strengthens discipline and reduces regret. Spending with intention also means understanding the difference between needs and wants. Needs support your stability and growth, while wants often satisfy comfort or status. There is nothing wrong with enjoyment, but intentional spenders choose enjoyment within boundaries. They plan for it instead of allowing it to sabotage their progress. When you remove emotion from spending, your money starts to align with your values. You stop buying to impress others and start investing in what truly matters to you. Intentional spending turns money into a tool for growth, rather than a source of stress or disappointment. Making your money work for you means moving beyond simply earning and saving, and entering the stage where money begins to generate more money. If your income only comes from your time and effort, your growth is limited. When you learn how to place money into systems that grow, you shift from active effort to strategic multiplication. This principle starts with understanding that idle money loses value. Money sitting without purpose is slowly eaten away by inflation and missed opportunities. When you assign your money a job, whether through investments, assets, or growth opportunities, it begins to serve you instead of waiting for your permission to be spent. Making money work also requires patience and education. Not every opportunity is worth your money, and rushing into decisions can be costly. Learning the basics of investing, understanding risk, and choosing long-term growth over quick returns builds stability. Even small investments made consistently can compound into significant results over time. When your money works for you, your mindset changes. You stop chasing every expense and start focusing on growth. Financial confidence increases because your progress is no longer dependent on a single paycheck. Each smart decision strengthens your position and moves your finances forward with intention and control. Protecting what you earn is just as important as earning and multiplying money. Many people focus only on making more, but lose progress because they fail to secure what they already have. Without protection, one poor decision, unexpected event, or unmanaged risk can erase months or even years of hard work. Financial growth is fragile without strong safeguards. Protection begins with controlling debt. Not all debt is equal, but unnecessary and high. Interest debt slowly drains your income and limits your freedom. When debt payments consume your earnings, your ability to save, invest, and grow is restricted. Managing debt wisely ensures that your money works toward your future, instead of paying for past decisions. Another layer of protection is preparation. Life is unpredictable, and emergencies do not ask for permission. Setting aside funds for unexpected situations prevents panic decisions and financial setbacks. Preparedness creates stability, allowing you to stay focused on long-term goals without being forced into survival mode. Protecting your earnings also means being cautious with opportunities and influences. Not every offer, partnership, or shortcut leads to growth. Financial protection requires patience, critical thinking, and the ability to say no. When you safeguard your money with discipline and foresight, your financial foundation becomes strong enough to support lasting progress. Thinking long-term while acting daily is the mindset that turns financial effort into lasting success. Short-term thinking focuses on quick rewards, immediate comfort, and instant results, but long-term thinking focuses on direction, sustainability, and growth. When your vision is clear and extended into the future, your daily actions gain meaning and purpose. Long-term thinking helps you make better decisions under pressure. Instead of asking how a choice feels today, you consider how it will affect your finances months or years from now. This perspective protects you from impulsive decisions and keeps you aligned with your bigger goals. It trains your mind to prioritize progress over pleasure. Daily action is what transforms vision into reality. Big goals are not achieved through occasional effort, but through consistent, repeated behavior. Small actions like saving, learning, tracking expenses, or improving skills may seem insignificant on their own, but when performed daily, they create powerful momentum. When long-term vision guides daily discipline, financial growth becomes predictable. You stop relying on motivation and start relying on systems. Each day becomes a step forward, reinforcing habits that steadily move your bank account in the direction you have already decided. In the journey of multiplying your bank account, the most powerful tool you have is yourself, your mindset, your discipline, and your daily actions. Money will follow the direction you give it, respond to the authority you take, and multiply when you treat it with respect and purpose. Remember, wealth is not built overnight. It is built day by day, decision by decision, action by action. Every conscious choice you make, every habit you form, and every skill you develop adds up to a bank account that grows steadily, predictably, and powerfully. So take command today, plan with clarity, act with discipline, invest in your growth, and protect what you earn. When you do this consistently, your bank account will no longer just reflect your income. It will reflect your commitment, your strategy, and your unstoppable drive to create financial abundance. And your future is waiting, and it listens to the commands you give today. Make every day count, and watch your money multiply like never before.